main right here. Let's see how many people it can take. Oh yeah. Oh. Wow.
It's not even.
Your jet is so big.
Jesus Christ. Give me this fucking thing.
Oh man. All right, guys, I'm gonna start off by saying, please subscribe, hit the bell, and share, comment. Paul, we're trying to do more videos. I'm basically one lagging behind because it's a lot of work. But anyways, you've heard me say that. The XR rips. It runs really good. In a little video I've added in here, me racing Paul and his Grom. His Grom is pretty clapped. But it's still a drastic difference. Pops the wheel in first gear. We've got some jetting to do. Also, I don't believe the dyno results in here are the latest. I think we ended up somewhere right around almost 16 wheel horse, and it's a totally different bike. It probably does, my guess is maybe 70, 75, something like that. So the next video you'll see will be a little bit further along, and hopefully we'll have an exhaust prototype for one. We'll have some progression on the cam that we're going to use, because the cam that we used in this video, no, actually this video doesn't have the cam at all. It's just the big bore kit with the carb and the jetting. The cam bumped it up, I think somewhere around 15.5, something like that. And we are going to grind a cam that's better. So in reality, with the pipe, the cam, and exhaust, all for maybe somewhere in the realm of like maybe $500-600 for all that, we're hoping to get like 17-18 wheel horse, which is around 20-ish crank, which is close to double the power of the bike, and it should make it just night and day. Also, I have heard comments of, now you're losing Honda reliability and this and that. Of course, anytime you add more power to your car, to your motorcycle, ATV, whatever it is, anytime you add more power, you are hurting the reliability. Even if it's an air filter or an exhaust, it doesn't matter. You are always hurting the reliability. That's nothing new. That being said, these XR components are all made overseas, and the components we're putting on are either made in Italy or the same place that their stuff is made. A lot of times they take the factory cylinders, the XR cylinders, and punch them out and make them bigger. I don't have the specifics yet on our kit, but I will say the quality of parts that we're putting on are going to be the same or better. So thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. So the cool thing here, guys, is one screw, that carb pops right off, pull the cap, and we're changing the... Is that the right size or the right jet? You know what you're doing there?
Are we going to race this versus my dirt bike?
Your dirt bike would walk me.
You think so?
Yeah.
Power to weight, yeah, but...
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nothing. That's like 25 horsepower, right?
28.
Yeah, 28. This is half.
Plus smart carb's going to be 10% power gain.
This is half.
This is less.
But hey, who's gonna get arrested? Who's most likely to get arrested right on the street? You, for sure.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Not going to have...
Yeah, you're gonna get arrested riding on the street. What are we gonna do with this thing? Just like, could we just put it in like a time capsule, bury it?
I'm not even gonna ride that thing on the street. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
What? Yeah, right.
Liar.
Huh?
Liar.
No way. It's a dirt bike. Why would I ride it on the street?
All right, start this thing up. You need to let it warm up a bit too.
It's gotta be warm. Idle's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll see where the AFR goes. Pretty lean. That was pretty rich. Okay, so we've just done the carb jetting. Max power is just under 11, and it's way off for sure because peak power is like 7,200 on the other bore, and it's really rich, so we got to work that out. So max was 9.8. Max was 9.8, so we're 10.9, so about one wheel horse, but it's coming on a lot sooner. And then over here, so that's 3 foot-pounds, almost 3 foot-pounds. And again, it's the torque is coming on way sooner. So the red is the newer one. You guys can see how much sooner that's coming on. So the torque that you're making here with this big bore kit, you're making it what, 4,000 RPM, where before it was making it at 7,200 or so. So you're going to get that power way sooner. If we get a cam, it'll carry it further out. So that torque is going to be huge, like for in the trails and everything. You're
starting to make power right here.
Yeah.
Around, what's that, about 3,500 RPM?
Well, yeah. So the stock torque was 8 foot-pounds. So find 8 on this line over here on this one. Find where the 8 is. That's horsepower. You want to be down here. Yeah. So find 8. So
no,
about.
No, the torque is this lighter line.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
oh, it is. Okay. So
lighter line. You're starting to make torque right around 33.
3,300. So find 8. Obviously, it's the thing's jacked up because click it on 8 and find out exactly where it lands if you can get it closer to 8.
It jumps
okay.
From 7 to 8.
Okay, so 3,200 RPM, you're making 8 foot-pounds, where before you weren't making 8 until what, 60, about 7,000. So that's huge. That's going to be really big in the trails.
I mean, at 7,000, you're making 7.4, 7.8. Max torque is around 6,000 RPM at 8. So you're making torque with half the RPM because the piston's so much larger.
And it's not just about peak; it's about how much more you have of that peak, right? So basically, from
hills way better.
Yeah.
And I think with exhaust pipe and the camshaft and possibly bigger valves, but probably just a camshaft.
I think a cam would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's not making a drastic amount of more max power at the maximum, because that cam can only open and close so much, and it can only let so much fuel and air in and so much to exhaust out.
So that's good. I mean, that's really good because now you have twice as much usable torque, basically.
Yeah, you could probably start it. Maybe not with this gear, and you could probably start in second if you really had to.
Well, when Paul was over here blipping the throttle in first, it would just pull the wheel off the ground. It was almost impossible. Yeah, it was impossible before. So then imagine something like this with a different sprocket size too, with rip. But you may not even need it at this point, honestly.
I would still personally go down one in the front at the very minimum, just to gain some low end. Because in first gear on the dyno,
tall.
it still loves.
I mean, yeah. Can you go?
It can handle that low RPM where you're not burning up the clutch because you have to really get it spinning first.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Speed? Or
sure, let's do. Yeah. Drum. Speed 1, I think. Yeah.
So up to 50.
Okay, so as I showed you guys, what's cool is that the gains were actually pretty good for just the carburetor and the big bore kit. But Paul and I are talking, he's a pipe for sure, and that cam, I think that cam is a big problem. But you're making your torque, I mean, you have twice as much usable torque, which with these bikes, you want to have a bunch more torque. So we figured maybe 14 foot-pounds and maybe 15, 16 wheel horse, probably dial.
Hopefully with the cam, yeah. I think big bore kit by itself shouldn't increase horsepower.
Yeah.
In this application, at least this situation, and it really needs.
I mean, it's limited by everything.
You're taking the piston and you're making it bigger and heavier. You're not really changing. Obviously, we changed the fueling system, but we didn't change how much open each valve is coming in and out.
Yeah, we need
which is gonna limit how much air and fuel could actually get pushed through.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Yeah. That was good. Yeah,
you have the cam coming for it.
Okay.
We'll see how it does.
Okay.
It's like the only cam I can find.
I think with our tools out there, we can measure lift. Maybe measure lift and duration with it, compare it to stock.
Compare the two.
So, cool. All right. Well, yeah, we'll shut this thing down, and until next time. Next time, hopefully we'll have a cam and pipe and see what it makes. But yeah, that'd be freaking cool to be able to get. Yeah. I mean, 15 wheel horse. I mean, it just needs a little bit.
The torque gain is all you like. What you were describing, realistically, it only really needed a torque gain.
Torque is the big problem.
The horsepower is only going to increase the top speed, realistically, not so much acceleration.
No, the torque was a problem with that down low, and that's exactly. You can see the problem is you rev it out, and you got to be on it all the time.
Moves.
Yeah. Sweet. Cool. All right. Well, until next time.
I think gearing's going to help a lot too.
I do too. Maxwell's. I'm gonna do an internet poll.
They're not gay. They're fucking sweet.
Actually, I kind of.
And they were $30 at the.
Did you scribble this in with a pen?
No, that's how they come.
And is this like masking tape?
No, that's electrical.
You paid for these?
Yeah, $30. Buy one get one half off.
You got ripped off,
No, I
dog.
didn't. That's why they're at the outlet though.
I'm telling you, dude.